was talking with a buddy of mine earlier, and in the past he said what a lot of people don't realize is that we're all God, that like God's inside all of us. And I'm still exploring a lot of this spirituality, religious stuff, so I'm trying to like still figure stuff out, come to a deeper understanding. But when he said that, he said he wished more people would understand like everyone is God. Not like an egotistical, maniacal, I am a God, but more like we are all God, we are all experiencing God's consciousness through different lenses or something. And I thought on that for a little bit, and then I asked him, do you think that is why Jesus said, love thy neighbor as thyself? And he sat for a minute and said he thinks it's very possible. One of the things he told me is he thinks Jesus was just like more of a symbol or figurehead for a lot of wisdom at the time and teachings, and he isn't really the religion itself. The religion was built off this like symbol of stuff in his teachings, which yeah, kind of. But I then mentioned to him like some of the stuff I've been exploring, learning about. It makes me wonder, was Jesus just one of the first people, at least in that time period, to unlock Christ's consciousness, a higher level of frequency and vibration? And I forget if Christ's consciousness is the highest frequency and vibration one can unlock or not. It's kind of like if you move up the chakra system, if you are, I don't want to use the word dwelling, but if you're remaining within the crown chakra, the highest point you can be. I forget what all the chakras are, but it's like root, stomach, heart, throat, third eye, and then crown chakra. So, I mean, we can only speculate until we die and then figure out for real, but it was an interesting thing. He and I always have these interesting conversations that involve like spirituality and a few other things. But part of that's, some people take the Bible very literally as if it's historical fact, whereas there are others who take it more as, okay, some of this is historical, other parts of it are very much so metaphorical, whether that be for astrology or for anatomy. And so I'm just trying to learn what I can to figure out the truth. I think it says in the Bible, seek and ye shall find. I'm seeking the truth, trying to find the truth. And interesting enough, I read something that said, when you're seeking something out, you are tuning your vibration into whatever that is. So if you are seeking the truth will start seeking you type deal. I thought that was interesting. It's almost like where attention goes, energy flows, or something like that. That it's like you become what you are and you attract that which we are. But to jump back to what he said about how he wishes everybody knew they were God, I asked him if that was like the whole fractals thing, and I don't know enough about fractals. I'm still learning stuff, as I said. But he said, oh, the fractal stuff as in like everything is the universe and the universe is everything. And I'm like, I guess, which that kind of goes into the law of correspondence, and I don't remember the law of correspondence in full. I think it's something along the lines of as above, so below, as within, as so without. There might be more to it, but that's what I can recall. But if you look into it, like, supposedly nebulas and all this that in space resemble, like, neural networks. Supposedly, if you look into, like, flat earth cosmology, that pretty much resembles, like, the eyeball and stuff like that. Or I saw a video by this one guy who's really intelligent, kind of speaks on this spiritual stuff, that supposedly the universe is like a giant DNA strand. It's almost like God's DNA and whatnot. So it's just very interesting how a lot of this is. So yeah.